See, our salary gets exhausted in the first 10-15 days of the month, right? Then we have some problems with the budgeting or money management. So in this video, we are looking at a budgeting or money management strategy. So yeah, let's get into the video. See, budgeting is a problem that we have among ourselves, right? If at all you are a person who are dealing with money at any point of your life, you have to know about this, and probably you would be knowing the importance of budgeting right now itself, because you might have getting your salary and you're getting exhausted in the first 10-15 days of your month itself. So you know that we've been talking, we've been learning from standard first to degree or professional college, and you are not much educated about money as a topic, right? See, we are not aware about how to use money, or we don't have any guidelines on how to use money yet, and for the first time, if at all you get the salary, you don't know how to actually use it. So what do? You actually shows all your excitement on the money, you probably overspend it and you're gonna mess it up, right? So in this situation, what we actually require, or what we has to be learning, is money management on how to use your salary, or an actual budgeting around it. Because if something is not taught to you guys, it is our responsibility to learn. So money management is something that we have to learn. So today in this video, we are going to look at a very small and beautiful money management strategy, which helps you to manage any salary that you get, and probably that will make you a better financially literate person. Let's have a see to that. So you might be aware about this small step called 5 bucket method. So it's a very interesting way of managing money, 5 bucket method. So let me just give you an idea about what 5 bucket method is. So 5 bucket method says this: you have 5 buckets or pools of money, where every 100 rupees or every chunk of money you get is divided into certain ways and given evenly to these 5 buckets depending upon the percentage you allocate. So I'll just show you how this things works. Okay, so I'm just drawing 5 buckets here just for the sake for you to understand. So the first bucket, or the first place, would be for needs. I'll explain you what everything is. And the second one would be for wants, and the third one for self-development, and the fourth one for emergency fund, and the fifth one to invest. Okay, so these are the names of the bucket. So you have 5 buckets here, and let us just give certain percentages to that. So let me just say that it is 40%, and this is 20%, and this is 10%, and this is 10%, and this is 20%. So it is overall 100%. So this particular 5 bucket method just tells you this: every 100 rupees or any amount of money you get, you clearly give 40% for your needs. So what are your needs? Your needs is your travel, your food, your day-to-day expenses. So basically the needs, the expenses that you have in everyday life, which is actually a need, which is actually a necessity. And 20% you have to give to wants. So what is this wants? Wants means there is always something that you wanted, right? Maybe a pair of watch, maybe a pair of shoes, maybe a good dress, or anything of that sort. Wants comes into that category. And then we have the self-development. So what is the self-development? Self-development bucket actually provides you an area for your self-development. That is, with every money you get, you have to keep a very small part for self-development, probably to take another course and learn, to upskill yourself, maybe to make yourself a better person, maybe to go for a solo travel and to refresh yourself, maybe anything that develops you, that makes you a better person. And then comes the emergency fund. So what is this emergency fund? Emergency fund is any fund that you actually have to take it out if there is an emergency situation, because you don't know how the things goes on tomorrow, right? So we have to be aware, and that we have to be ready for anything bad that is going to be happening around, and for any uncertainty we have to be able to use this emergency fund. So you have to understand that this emergency fund has to be kept at a very safe place where you can just grab it easily. And then the investment bucket come, and the investment bucket especially would be for your future. That is the amount of money that you invest for your future, for yourself to create a passive income, for yourself to create a huge corpus, to retire early or anything of that sort. So here let us consider a person who is having a 20,000 rupees of salary. Okay, so if at all there is a person who is with 20,000 rupees of salary, to his needs goes 8,000 rupees, that is 40% of his amount. That is, if at all you get a salary of 20,000 rupees, you have to keep it aside 8,000 rupees for your needs, maybe for your petrol, your travel, your anything of that sort. And then comes the wants, which is 20%. 20% means it would be 4,000 rupees, right? So 4,000 rupees you're using for your wants, and for your self development you're using 2,000 rupees, and as an emergency fund you're using 2,000 rupees, and to invest for your future you are keeping 4,000 rupees. So hereby what happened actually, earlier without any systematic approach like this, at 20,000 rupees of salary that you get, you might be spending too much on it, or sometimes you will be spending too little on it. It depends, right? So here, when you keep it aside certain amount of money, certain percentage of your money that you get as a salary, what happens is you can utilize it in the right way. So here, even though you use a great chunk of amount for your needs, you don't have a problem, because you clearly know that you have saved a good amount of money for your future, for your self development, for your emergency, and even your wants as well, right? So this is how actually you easily manage your money. And this part, right, this investment part, which is one of the most important part, I have to say, because this 4,000 rupees that you keep aside, or this 20% of your salary that you keep aside every month, is going to be a very huge corpus, and eventually it is going to pay you more than your salary for sure. So if at all you need to know how investments actually is going to pay you more than your salary, I'll make another video on it. You can comment me below. And this is a very small strategy that you can actually apply. This 5 bucket method is not a very big or a very huge complicated strategy. It is one of the very smallest and easiest money management strategy that you could ever find, right? So this would be the best for you to start with. So if at all you are a person who haven't been into budgeting or who haven't been to money management yet, I always prefer, or I recommend you to start with this 5 bucket simple method, so that you get to understand how the money works, how you get to understand how managing money can give you better understanding of money, better utilization of money, and you will feel good as well. So I hope you would be utilizing this 5 bucket method to manage your salary from the next month. If yes, make sure you comment below. For such money related videos or investing related videos, make sure you subscribe this channel. Thank you. Ken signing off.